What's up, Grim Crew? YouTube viewers, you're going to skip ahead to the gameplay. A timestamp will be provided for you in the description box below. As for the rest of you watching live as it happens, welcome back to the Gaming Dungeon. I am your Dungeon Master for the evening. I am the Grim Gamer. How the hell are you on this Thursday night? First off, before I even get started, I've been having a little bit of an issue with stuff going on in my setup. Camera wasn't connecting properly when I was trying to set this up, and I've been getting some odd notifications here. I use Streamlabs of things not updating, and it just kind of flashes, and I don't really get to see exactly what it's trying to tell me, and then it disappears. So if at any point something isn't working right, something isn't sounding right, just something's just not right, please let me know, because I don't know what the hell's going on and why these different pop-ups are popping up the way that they are, and what they're trying to tell me and what that's all about. Either way,
unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in, but the cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna rise to the top. So yeah, we're gonna try to rise to the top, get this stream going. So we are back with part 6 of Steelrising on the PlayStation 5. And starting to feel like this game just it will never rise. It's not like the cream, and it will not rise, and it's just kind of dragging at this point. We did some more things, we found some more people, we tried to do a bunch of the side quests Tuesday night. And even that, like, I feel like the side quests are adding a little something, but still not enough. We're still trying to find, Volconson. Still haven't found him. But we finally got to free Bailey. The guy's last name's Bailey. Because I missed something with all of it, all of the exploring that I was doing, trying not to miss things, because I wanted all the things, still somehow missed a thing, and didn't free him. But we freed him, defeated another Titan, gathering other people. We found one guy, and information about his wife, so off yonder he went. We found some, like, bonds, money-wise, that he had in a safe, and we need to give them to somebody, but then the guy I wanted to give them to wouldn't take them, so maybe we can fix that problem. And yeah, we're kind of just doing things. So I guess with that being said, we're gonna jump back in, and once again, one last time, if there's any point something isn't looking or sounding right, please let me know, and I will try to get it fixed right away. Hopefully, I'm just not going to have any problems. I don't understand why things wanted to be kind of difficult with me for the start of this stream. So, let's jump into it. Part 6 of Steel Rising. Let's go. We're in Luxembourg. And I think, if I remember correctly, this is where all the different guys, that's where they're still at. Yeah, so since I'm still here, I'm going to try to give the one guy those bonds again, real quick, before I go too far, and see if he'll take them. If not, it might be because I started, like, a different quest for the guy, and maybe that's why he won't take them now. I don't know. Oh, nope, I can talk to him now.
Marat?
I haven't met him yet.
He is your only chance to reach the Bastille, Aegis. You must speak to him. He's holed up in the quarries of Montmartre, hiding from the Marquis de Lafayette.
Okay, but in the meantime, yeah, Monsieur Necker's bonds. I was trying to give them to him, and this is one of the things about this game that I've been experiencing throughout my playthrough. Sometimes things work correctly, and other times they don't. Sometimes Aegis just won't narrate half of her dialogue. There was other times where she wouldn't narrate it at all, and there's other times it works perfectly fine. And then in the instance Tuesday night, I talked to this guy, Robespierre. I think that was his name. Hell, I don't know. And he gave me some other quest to do something else, and then I wanted to give him these bonds, but then he wouldn't talk to me again. It just wouldn't register. So now we can do that. But it's kind of been like a thing throughout this game. Like sometimes things work the way they're supposed to, and other times they don't. So
I have recovered Minister Necker's bonds.
Do you intend to entrust them to me?
Yes, I do, because you want to give things to the people, and as regular old Robin Hoods over here.
Yes. I have chosen to place this fortune in your hands.
Very well, madame. I promise that I will use it for one purpose only. To give the people their freedom. When a monarch violates the people's most fundamental rights, insurrection is their most sacred and indispensable duty. But we must be wary of warmongers, who would lead the rebellion in the name of the people, because all they truly want is to become tyrants in turn.
That's what I worry about the other guy. That he would end up building up this army, and then he would just want all the power, so...
Goodbye, Monsieur de Robespierre.
Alright, so yeah. He gets the bonds. We entrust it to him to help the people. So, we're waiting for instructions from the Queen about her son and all of that stuff. Something about the royal children. Whoops. Wrong thing. So, that is also here. This... obtain something and confront somebody. And, oh, we want to go to Volkerson's townhouse. Since we've been trying to find Volkersons this entire time, I think I do want to stop by his house. So that's a thing. So Origins, that's what we're going to try to do now. So we need to head to this place over yonder and see if we can find any information at Volkerson's house. Yes, that's how I'm just going to pronounce, like, everything in this game, because I cannot remember and pronounce all of this. It's very, very French. Oh, I don't have enough money for niente. Ah, that one. No, there's still something in here. Never mind. Never mind. Travel and back to here. So we can try to find Volkerson's townhouse. Seems like I come to this area like every stream as of late. It's like I can't get away from this area. So much stuff happens here. Back to the factories. And Volkerson's house. It's over yonder. You found Volkerson's house? Nope, we're looking for it though. It's over yonder. It's over there. We're just gonna ignore you guys, because I don't feel like messing with you right now. Someone's still shooting at me. Someone's shooting at me! Fine! Blow yourself up! I want to fight you anyway. Well, so much for trying to sneak up on you, eh? Whack! So, what you're meaning to tell me is, obviously I've been here. Because this is one of my save points. Yeah, and I remember I had to go in there and through there and over there. You mean to tell me Volkoson's house is right here? Oh, that's right. The one guy did give me the key, though, and I think it was Bailey. Because I didn't have this key before, so, okay. But, yeah, was basically already here. But now we are in Volkoson's townhouse. What to find at Volkoson's house. Ah, yeah. Cast iron. So you're leading me right here. Okay, you're leading me to right here, but... Ah, okay, never mind. Oh, this is his daughter again?
Athénaïs, pour l'amour de Dieu, run and hide!
What do you mean, Papa?
Hurry, I beg you! The Count is at our door. He shall take us away.
Good heavens!
Don't worry about me. Run, I say. Run!
Yeah, listen to the best papa ever.
Escape 2. I should keep looking.
Okay. Oh, what we got? Any good stuff? Any good stuff? Fire and ice. And what is fire and ice? Fire and ice is a weapon. Ew. It's got a counter move. Oh, it's a sword and a dagger combo. Okay. Well, it'd have to level that up quite a bit to see if it would actually be worth keeping, but it's got a counterattack, but so does the ones I already have, so 350, 35 physical damage. But this has flame and frost damage to it, so that would do even more. That might be worth leveling up, though. If it's also going to do fire and frost damage at the same time. So we'll have to look into that as we progress. Oh, yeah. Whole armor rating of 2. Yeah, because that's worth it. Of 10. Yeah, because that's worth it. Not. But we did get this penknife. Okay. Onward. So that was one of the gardens. Oh. Okay. I guess it doesn't really matter. That quest marker is not updating. Hello? Oh, I went all the way back out. I thought that was like a back garden behind the house. Never mind. Oh, and I almost burnt Aegis up. Oops.
No, proszę.
Huh?
The grass. I don't want to die. Not like this. Oh, if I had known, I would have set fire to that monster factory long ago.
Hello?
A monster factory.
Demonic forges. The Gehenna where you were smelted, just like all the murderers of your kind.
Monsieur, I have no intention of harming you. On the contrary, I have come to put an end to the king's actions.
If you're telling the truth, then go away. And let me live.
What else you got?
Monsieur,
Au nom du ciel, put down your weapons. Please. I beg you to spare these poor people.
these poor people. But the streets are empty. There's not a soul there who's still alive.
There are still those who resist. Some good people came here earlier and asked me for a drink. They swore they would liberate the Hôtel des Invalides. They looked exhausted, but utterly determined to fight to their very last breath.
Well, what else you got?
What about the automats? Have you observed their movements?
Led by those machines went by here. Countless wagons loaded with barrels. They came from the north, most likely from the factories. I think something terrible is going to happen.
What else you got?
What do you fear will happen?
I don't know, but I have a terrible feeling. Laissez-moi à présent. You'll draw those creatures to us.
You know, I find it interesting. I've noticed this over the last couple streams that I've done. Doors that have like this little red, white, and blue circle next to it are normally the ones that have people that will actually say something to you. Alright, so search the garden. So what else could there be? What the hell with your table? Can I go in any of these other buildings? Because it doesn't seem like it. There's no stairs. So... Look like there's anything... Oh, here we go.
It's in the Luxembourg Gardens. If I could find out where it was, I could track down Athenais.
Dear Monsieur! Last week, I agreed to give you my assistance under the... for the umpteenth time in finding something with, the, you know, the doodad. To do this, I had to send 3 of my men to the Luxembourg Gardens to search for her. I appreciate the importance of the work that you do for my for the kingdom, but you cannot use my services for your personal benefit. Yada yada yada. Your responsibility, monsieur, to control your daughter. Take appropriate measures to stop her from running away. Young lady or standing must not behave like a wild animal. Yada yada yada. Okay. Alright. Gotta find, what's her name's hiding place. And it gives me no other quest markers, it appears. So... The Luxembourg Gardens. Where the hell's the Luxembourg Gardens? Wait. So I actually have to go back here. Sure. Why not? Alright. So much for finding a whole lot to use at Volkonson's house. Well, still, that was pretty quick and to the point, I guess. Back to Luxembourg. Luxembourg Gardens. See if we can find her in, there's a word I'm looking for. Sorry, it's been a long day. Reacquaint her with her best papa. Not that way, we ain't. Alright. Whoop! Mm-mm. 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 Down! Alias! Through here. Oh, I see you. Young Geld! Alright, gardens. That-a-way. Oh! Ew! Alright. What?! Get out of here. Really now. Whoa! Whoa! Woo! Bye-bye. I'm a laser laser machines. Yeah. The terrible machine. And all that. That away. So this away? Oh, death! Back up. Back up. Goodbye. Well, apparently not that way. Blocked at every turn. Alright. See, you know, one thing that does really irritate me about this game is the fact that it sometimes is very hard to figure out exactly where you're supposed to be going to get through a specific part of a city or well, neighborhood. I guess it's all technically part of Paris, but see, like, okay, well, nope, cut off here too, so that's still not the right way. So it gets a bit confusing of which way you're actually supposed to go. Well, no, I can't go this way either. So what the hell? What am I missing here? Oh, hold on. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. No. Well, I guess that got me up and around there. Oh, can I just right from rooftop to rooftop? Woo! I can. Oh, that's neat. Oh, and here I thought I could get over there. Oh, damn. He just... Big dude just wiped them both out. That's funny. Wind up. Oh, I didn't realize he was coming around with a third one. Hold on, and the wind up and let her fly. The perfect swing. Woo. What y'all know about that perfect swing? The perfect... yeah. Perfecto. Oh, I can break this. I haven't been through here yet, apparently. No, I have been here. Because I have been there. So, how... I don't know. See, I don't know anymore. Whoop! Oh, and then this doesn't matter, because then I can't go through there. So, alright. That's absolutely pointless. Cool. Okay. Oh, didn't dodge fast. Okay, sure. Okay, sure. Why not? And then can't go that way anyhow. So... This here's getting real old real fast. Oh. Through the floor. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is where I battled one of the Titans. But I came from over there. How did I even... You know what? I'm not even gonna ask. Because, yeah, we freed somebody there. Well, how do I... Do I not? Can I not get back out here? Did I make this entire round for no reason? Really? Lit. Really, there's nowhere for me to get out of here. That's stupid. So I somehow... Oh, okay. I guess we'll do it that way. Well, I'm not sure if this is the way we were supposed to do it, but that's how it's working. Yeah, I'm going completely backwards through here, and I don't even know how I got through here the first time. If it works, it works. It's all that matters. Agreed. Oh, I actually haven't been here yet. Because I have not opened this. The save spot. Yeah, so I actually haven't been through here. Well, then how... You know what? Again, stop asking questions and just go.
Atanais's hiding place. A fight took place here.
A fight took place here. Alright, I guess we should probably prepare for one then, huh? Letter on the blind. Note is scroll across the first page of this book. It's here in the sacred temple of nature where, fleeing the company of men, I enjoy my cherished solitude, that I feel closest to you. Who would believe that I never met you? Yet you are here, by my side, tender and protective. Will we ever see each other again? Monsieur Diderot seems not to believe it. It's, yada yada. Okay, moving on. Ooh. What we got? We have some good things.
Franciscus Antonius. What unusual names. Whose cane could this be? Perhaps the guests at the Cordelier can enlighten me.
So we came all the way here and didn't find her. Anyway. Oy, oy, oy. So then what? Go right back and question the people at the... Okay, so I gotta go right back to where all those people have been gathering that I've been freeing and ask them about this. What in the hell? Oh no, I've been here to the gardens before. Because I thought that thing was gonna come out to get me. Alright, carriage token? Yeah, just use that. I'm not doing all that backtracking nonsense just to come right back here. Alright, Lafitte.
Monsieur le Marquis.
I'm listening, Aegis.
Franciscus Antonius. Do these names mean anything specific to you?
Francois Antoine. Hold on. Of course. That's the master arquebusier who killed the beast of Gévaudan. The affair took
tells
place
me
during
nothing.
the reign of Louis the Beloved, just a few leagues from the castle where I grew up. I was still a young boy, but I remember it like it was yesterday. It caused a stir all over the country.
I doubt that it has anything to do with my case.
I don't know. I'll let you be the judge of that.
Nothing. Sweet. Alright, you know what? I gave you those bonds. How about you give me some information?
So how is Monsieur Marat?
I haven't met him yet.
He is your only chance to reach the Bastille, Aegis. He's holed up in...
Yeah, we know. But how about this, though?
I found a cane engraved with the name Franciscus Antonius. Who could it belong to?
Let me think a moment, je vous prie. I know an Antoine Francois, a printer on Rue de la Harpe. His surname is Momoro, but he is a man of the people and a true patriot.
Is he
I
really,
doubt
though?
that he ever sported a cane with his name engraved on it.
Goodbye, Monsieur de Robespierre.
More nothing. Alright, how about you?
Monsieur Lavoisier.
What can I do for you, Aegis?
Do the names Franciscus Antonius mean anything to you?
No, nothing really.
Francois Antoine, maybe?
No, nothing with that name either. I'm sorry, madame.
So,
Goodbye, Monsieur Lavoisier.
absolutely nothing from you. Okay, Bailey? How about
Monsieur
you?
Bailly.
Bailey.
Does the name Franciscus Antonius mean anything to you?
We scholars have the strange habit of adopting names from antiquity. I imagine that we're actually looking for someone named Francois Antoine. But no matter how hard I think, I'm afraid it doesn't ring a bell.
Oh, you actually may be looking for this guy. But I don't know one. Well, then why the hell would I be looking for this other guy if you don't know one in the first damn place? You know what? How about you? Like, you're some man of the people and
Monseigneur.
of God.
What can I do for you, Aegis?
So, you know somebody
Do the
by
four
this
names
name?
Franciscus Antonius mean anything to you?
The Franciscan order, perhaps?
Go on.
Franciscus Assisiensis, the founder of the order, and Antonius Patavinus, one of its most illustrious members. I'm sorry, Aegis, but that's all I can think of.
Kay? You?
Aegis, I'd like to talk to you about my research. Do you have a few moments to spare for me?
Certainly, mon père. I am listening.
Sure.
I've carefully collected the testimony of our companions here.
Uh-huh.
But then I compared them with the observations made during my investigation of the man who calls himself Cagliostro.
Cagliostro.
I came to quite the shocking conclusion. I believe I have discovered how the royal automats remain constantly in motion. Like clocks that never need winding. They get their energy from the souls of the dead, Aegis.
I think we've already established
the anima
that.
essence that permeates the purgatory described by Monseigneur de la Fare. These machines feed on the dead. The greater the massacre, the deeper the river where they slake their thirst.
It's, should have put that together, but that's interesting how he put it that way. So, the more they kill, the longer they'll run. But eventually that would just run out then, wouldn't it? Unless the essence that they get from, you know, all the dead people just never runs out or something, but...
Is there any way to stop the bloodshed, mon père?
I believe there is always hope, Aegis. As long as I remain free to pursue my research, I will never lose faith. I keep thinking about the three Nemes. These echoes. All of this is clearly related to Nicholas Flamel's work.
The alchemist?
Precisely, mon ami. And this leads me to fear the worst.
What have we to fear from an alchemist who died nearly 4 centuries ago?
Not him, per se. Rather, the heretic who is exploiting his discoveries. This poses a grave danger to us all.
What danger is that?
What do you fear, mon père?
What do I fear? Nearly 2 months ago, the king forbade anyone from setting foot inside the Église Saint-Jacques de la Boucherie, near the Hôtel de Ville. He had the priests forcibly removed. They hardly even had time to save the church's sacred relics. Since then, only our Father in heaven knows what they've been doing there, hidden away from the people of Paris.
Oh dear. Flamel's tomb.
My thoughts exactly, Monseigneur. Legend has it that Flamel was buried with his lapis philosophorum.
Which is? The hell is that?
What is the lapis philosophorum, mon père?
The Philosopher's Stone.
Uh-huh.
Where do I begin? No one knows its true nature. Or even what it might look like.
The
All that
Philosopher's
is
Stone.
known
Doesn't Harry Potter
is
have
It
that?
is said to grant untold riches and eternal life to whoever possesses it. Its very existence is questioned, of course. But if it's true, just imagine what sinister purpose the king and his accomplices might find for it. We must elucidate this matter at any cost.
Okay, and then the tomb?
Where is this tomb?
In the church's crypt. The priests always ensured that it remained undisturbed, despite the mystery surrounding it. But now they're no longer there to protect it. We need to know for certain.
But how? There are automats everywhere.
Aegis,
Oui, mon père.
will you help us get to
Oui.
the bottom of this?
Did you not say that it was impossible to enter the church?
There is perhaps a solution. The penitent's door behind the Châtelet leads to the Quartier de l'Hôtel de Ville. It's only opened on Good Friday, but this year, I had the honor and good fortune to lead the procession. Here is the key.
Oh, you just so happen to have it, huh? How lucky for me. All right, now, how about this?
Franciscus Antonius. Does that mean anything to you?
Let's see. Francois Antoine. No, that doesn't mean anything to me, I'm afraid. Désolé, ma chère.
Wonderful. So,
Goodbye,
you're
mon père.
no help and just left me with even more things to do. Okay, Raymond, you're the only one I got left here, man.
Monsieur Raymond,
Go on, Aegis.
I found a cane inscribed with the name Franciscus Antonius. Does that mean anything to you?
No, I'm sorry.
Well, what in the hell? So, I've already questioned everybody. Nobody has squat for me. Let me guess. It's the one guy who I told him that his wife was still alive and he just done took off. And so, I'm not going to be able to complete that now. Oh, that's really stupid. Whoops. So yeah, what am I supposed to do with that? Wow. Wow. Yeah, I've done asked everybody besides the one guy that's no longer here. So, I guess so much for that then. Although this here, though, this whole crypt thing, I am kind of curious about that. So that's here. Alright, let's go here. Let's go into this crypt. And then perhaps after that, we'll move on to the next part of the main story. But this is going to bug me. That I went and did all of this now. And apparently can't finish it. Because, yeah, I've asked everybody. Unless somebody now has something else to say.
Monsieur Lavoisier.
What can I do for you, Aegis?
No.
Goodbye, Monsieur
All right, Robitussin.
So how is Monsieur Marat?
I haven't met him yet.
He is he's holed up.
Yeah, no, nothing.
Goodbye, Monsieur de... Monsieur le Marquis.
I'm listening.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
nothing. Okay, that's incredibly dumb. So, all right. Yeah, negative review on Steam. Can't finish quests. Upgrades. I can upgrade the I'm going to start upgrading the fire and ice, and that's probably going to end up replacing foil and dagger. Just because the extra fire and frost damage that it can do. So we can do that one. Oh, I can do that one. I don't have enough essence now. But if I were to sell some of these other things, like that, and get rid of that, and get rid of the armored fans now probably, because I got a couple other weapons that I like. Rid of that. Fire and ice. Now I need another bronze ingot. I need another one of them blocks, and I need, okay. Oh, they don't have one of the other ones in here. Well, that sucks. Alright, but that's already up to... Alright, we'll just hold on to the rest of that. My cost is going to be 7,500 essence. More health? Yup. Okay. Here to here? Yeah. Get to, check out a crypt from some guy from, like, 4 centuries ago. See if we can find, the Philosopher's Stone. Find that stone long before Palter. Suave, what you know about that Palter? That away. Yonder. Yonder away. That's, still burning. It's the most resilient wood I've ever seen. Young God. Hey, Palter. Gotta get that H in there. Palter. Ow. Oh. Woo. Okay. Onward. Oh, I see you. Yes, I do. And whack! Love that. I hear you, but I don't see you. Oh, well, I guess. Ah, yet another locked gate that I couldn't get in earlier. All right. Well, let's just take... Whoops. All right, there's multiple of you. Ow. Stupid spider. stamina was almost gone. Bye-bye. Excuse me, but what in the hell was that? Bye now. Can I open this gate? I highly doubt it. Oh, hey, what up? Hyungyald. And that is a no. That is blocked. That's cool. Like that. Take out those guys for nothing. Look at you. Whack. Yeah, and then, let's see here. Yeah, probably after checking out this crypt, then we'll, well, first, we'll go back that way. But yeah, then I think we'll move on to the next part of the main quest. Oh, there's something here that I almost missed. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Not seeing any... Uh-oh. No. Sit down. What's happening with my camera? Okay, there we go. Whack. So pick up the thing. Oh! Oh, another one of these hammerheads. That's fun. Damn! Oh, there is a way to go that way if I can figure out how to get up these rooftops. Which doesn't look to be the case. Maybe that's probably how I come back around and come back out. Yeah, that's probably the case. Hello? What, all these things just blow themselves up? Well, then what the hell good are you then? damn one-use only machine. Whoop! Okay. See what's going on here. Say, well, I got here. Now what? Over there, I'm guessing. Say, but there's a thing, and I want it. And I want it. Oh, it's a cobblestone. Yeah, gonna do a lot with that. You know, there's one thing with the cobblestones I might have to try. Because I think there's, like, a trophy that I can get if I were to kill an enemy with one of the cobblestones. So I may have to do that. You know, do it for the achievement. Do it for the trophy. Alright. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. Hashtag do it for the trophy. Open that so I can get back out. I'll activate you here in a moment. Yeah, that's blocked. Okay. Upgrades. Yep, still don't have the necessary thingamajigs. Can upgrade this again, but I kind of want to keep some of that for when I do have the necessary materials to upgrade my weapon again. Counterattack, move, fusion. Significantly increases physical damage. I like that idea. Level 3. That's just for successfully fully charged attacks. Where this one is just physical damage. So, yeah, let's do that. Switch this out with that one. Then we can go back, mirror, sell, that one. Sell that one now too, I guess. Balance. Is there... Yeah, another one of these ones. Give me more essence from fallen enemies. Empress module. For a level 2. Apparently not. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's see here. Anything else I can get rid of here, potentially? Oh, and I haven't even used any... Oh, and I got like 10 of those. That's a lot of essence that I haven't been using yet. I haven't really been paying attention to what I even have in my access belt. So... yeah, I got 10 of those. That's 10,000 essence. I'm going to remember that I have that. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Hitting wrong buttons and things. Alright, cool. Let's go check out a crypt. And of course, there's already automats down here. Oh, and I hate these things. They have such a wide radius. Just annoy the hell out of me. I hate him, I hate him, I hate him. Oh, look at all these glass jars. Or porcelain jars, or whatever they are. I don't know. I just felt like Sir Whoop-Ass right then. Because there's that one particular cave that's got all the jars, and you just start going smash happy. I couldn't help myself. The Cave of Stuffed Pantries? Gotcha. What's that button? Well, take that. Ooh. I see you. Don't think I don't see you. Hell yeah, I see you. Oh, there's a bronze ingot. Oh, a couple of them. I can go towards that upgrade. Oh, how the hell do I get that up there? Oh. Oh, damn. That's very specific. Well, that's gonna get annoying real quick. There we go. Wow, how far does this go? Well, I was gonna try to do that counterattack, but then it kind of whiffed its own attack, and Well, that worked out just nicely. Oh, another one of these damn things, man. Cool. Yeah. Just like that. You know, the longer I go through this game, and I know that the automats have just ravaged the entire city, right? But no matter where I go, like, there's detail. There's detail, sure. But it seems like so many of the areas just are kind of large with, like, nothing to do. Nothing going on. I don't know. It's...
Someone has already taken a close interest in this tomb.
What, this is this whole thing is the tomb? Oh, okay. But, like, yeah, you can destroy, like, all these boxes and stuff, but, like, one barrel right then had something in it. One. Like, so there's just a bunch of stuff, but none of it really matters. You know? Oh, I want that. Oh, a carriage token. I like how they give you those, like, right when you're at the end of something, so you don't have to backtrack all the way. That's kind of nice. However... Whack. Whack. Whoa! Ow. Down. Okay, I know. I didn't grab the thing, but it's like, oh, I could kind of keep going here, and...
Then you take my 75% chance of winning, and then add 66 and 2/3%. I got 141 and 2/3 chance of winning. The numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you.
They sure as hell did. Oh, and the gate stayed locked so that no one, not even Mr. Slugworth, could get through. Back through here, though. So, yeah, yet another gate I can't get through and do anything with. But, yeah. Spell disaster for those guys. Switch back to these weapons. Mirror. Alright, what do we got?
Go to the Tuileries and follow the directions on the receipt. It also mentions the Quartier du Saint-Eustache and Rue Saint-Honoré.
Which means absolutely jack diddly squat to me. Lifting and excavation tools paid the sum of 140 something rather, delivered by the carpenter, some other guy, Joseph Blasimo, in his workshop at the thingamajig and whatever. So, now we gotta find Joseph somebody's workshop, which is probably where? Here, where all these other side quests are. Because naturally. That one is the one that I can't finish for some reason. Alright. Carriage token. Yup. Back hither. Great. Do I have enough for that weapon now? Nope, I'm still missing one of those bismuth blocks and one of these other ingots. Which... yeah, I still... Oh, I can buy one of those. I just need the other block. Which they don't have to sell right now. So that's cool. Okay. Okay. Hell, I know I said, yeah, I'm going to do that and then get back to this main quest, but now all three of these other side quests are in this one area. It's like, I might as well, right? You know, just knock out 3 of them all at once. I mean, I still got, like, another, what, about hour and a half or hour and 45 minutes or something left in the stream. We got time. We got time. We got time. So let's go. Let's do it. Let's find some stuff and let's do some things and obtain the whatchamacallit and find the guy's shop and confront Arthur Le Monde over there. I guess we'll start by going this way. Come on, lock on. Lock on! Damn it. Come on, Aegis. Whack! Haha! Yeah! Yeah! Got his ass! Okay, I thought I could just... but I cannot. Neat. Was there not a way for me to get up here? I thought there was. Oh, there's something here that I couldn't break before. The Louvre sewers. Yeah, I'm not gonna explore anymore. I've never been down here yet, though. Hey, how you doing there? Hey, it's a new area, you know? Might be something cool. Might find a locked gate. No, do the thing, Aegis. Thank you. Oh, look at you. Cool. Pointless. There's one more to break here, though. Whoop.
Bon Dieu de bon Dieu, boss. It hurts. It hurts.
Steel yourself, Claude. Just be thankful you got out alive.
I'm still in pretty bad shape.
Et puis quoi? Don't you think it was worth it? This tunnel is a gold mine. With what we've managed to gather, we'll be set for a long time.
Looter. Hey, what up, guys?
Monsieur.
Huh? Who goes there?
Who goes there?
So, let's get the hell out of here. Run, Claude. Run if you
Claude!
Oh, my lure. I told you we get caught.
Oh, and then they out of here. All right. Bye, Claude. And whoever your friend was. Essence of warrior spirit. Warrior's always got spirit. Warrior's got all the spirit. You know, all of it. Ooh! Ooh! Kicked all the asses. Claude, did you go that way? Oh, I didn't realize that I could break some stuff. I never could break other stuff before. Oh, look at you guys. Fancy. Nothing really down here, though. So, that was cool and everything. Like, what would have been the point of that? Other than wasting my time! Oh. Yeah, no. Open this gate because then that just makes the full circle. So that's cool. No, do the thing. Yeah, that thing. Another lock gate, so that's cool. Wait. So what? I get all the way around here and then there's nowhere to go? Well, that's incredibly stupid. Then what's the point of all of this then? You know what? I don't know why I explore anymore. I really don't. I really don't. I don't know. Because all of that was now pointless. No. Aegis. Damn ya. Let me guess. There's no way for me to get up there from here. Of course not. Of course not. So going down here was pointless to start with. Cool. Glad I wasted my time. Yeah, we're no closer to any of our objectives than what I started. Alright, come here. Yeah, come here. I'm trying to get that counterattack in. Yeah, there we go. So that's how you do that. Uh-oh. Oh, damn. Sit down. Right. No, not that way, apparently. So that's cool. Ham. No. Bad dogs. Okay, another door that I couldn't get into before. In a place that I've already been 3 times. Love all this backtracking, gotta tell you. Lady Macbeth fans. Oh, there's one of my blocks and a carriage token. Cool. Alright. Lady Macbeth fans. Flying daggers is a special move. Send 2 devastating knives flying towards the target. So that's cool. That could be neat. Yeah, this is the thing we're looking for. This is the, give that to Monsieur Levasseur. Alright, so that's that one. 1 down, 2 to go. And I think that was the, like, acid that he wanted to destroy the... lanterns or something, I think. If I remember correctly, which I'm probably not. Alright. We gotta find this Joseph guy's workshop, which is over yonder. Yep, done been over here 2 or 3 times too. Ow. Oh, that is cool. I like that. Say you big dumb galoot. No, didn't time that right. And of course I went the wrong damn direction. Because it can't figure out where the hell you're supposed to go in this game to get anywhere. Oh, hey man. Bye-bye. Alright, Joseph's workshop. Nope! Not here! Fine. Is that not a... I say, yeah, I thought that's what that was. Wait, now camera is being dumb. There we go. No. Aegis. Aegis. Okay, do the thing. Thank you. Alright, cool. Somewhere else we've never been. Cool. Oh, Hammerhead. What's up, Hammerhead? Go that way if I wanted to. Okay. Oh, warrior spirit? Warrior spirit? No, frost grenade. Damn. Well, there's 2 holes. Does it matter which one I go down in? I guess it doesn't matter, but they both would have brought me right here. So... So this is how we're gonna find... Joseph's shop. Oh, hey, what up, man? I'm not gonna lie, I totally just remembered that I can use that little drop kick that breaks walls and gates, against my opponents. Oh, those damn spiders. Okay, dealt with you pretty quickly. Well, all that just went swell. Went swimmingly. Wow. What a hole. Yeah. Like old Marv. Oh, well, these are good. And I got 52 of them, so still pretty well stocked up on those. That's a good thing. Say, where is the, I was gonna say, yep, where's the, attack coming from? Oh, there's a couple of you. Hello? Park it. Aha! Oh, I see you. Well, there's the workshop over yonder. Yeah, didn't think I was gonna get that in on you. However, if I can bait you over here before the other guy. Whoa. You know, it's sad, but I feel like I'm starting to get a little bit of the combat down. It's taking me this long, but some of it does come down specifically to the weapons, though. Like, all these different weapons kind of, like, you know, she wields them differently and reacts with them in different ways, and just had to try to find ones you like and your style and everything. And all right, what do we got here? Oh, another echo.
You monster. What do you want with me? Wasn't it enough for you to steal my dancer?
I'm merely obeying the king, mademoiselle.
Cagliostro.
Don't be afraid. You and your beloved machine will soon be reunited. I give you my word.
Uh-huh. Guessing you're one that your word means a whole lot.
Voila. Here we are.
Voila.
Do you see that window? That's where she's waiting for you.
Okay. Go.
Sale petite peste. I suggest you don't try that again.
Okay. Reunited with your dancer, and we know that...
What could have happened to her in this workshop?
We know that Aegis was the Queen's, like, dancer. But when Aegis was rolled in by Valcroissant to his daughter, they looked identical. So I'm like, was there two of them? Or what? So no, Cagliostro basically stole Aegis from Valcroissant's daughter and probably presented her to the Queen, kind of like, oh, hey, you know, Queen Mary Beth, I have a certain special, like, specific surprise for you. And Cagliostro wasn't even the one that designed or built Aegis in the first place. Probably just took credit for it. But it was Valcroissant that built her in the first place for his daughter and not even for the Queen. So again, I feel like a little of that is coming together now. Search the workshop. Alright, what we got? 1,000 cut claws, a couple of those blocks, and a carriage token. Ooh, look at them bad-looking things. Talking Age of Scissorhands. So, let's see here. Which... Whoops. 3 out of 7 are reunion. So, there's 4 more of these for the daughter, which then I'm assuming is in here. Can't really tell. Actually, that looks empty. It doesn't look like there's anybody in there. Alright, let's pick up all this different stuff, I guess. Oh, and then there's stairs that I can go up to the next floor. Alright. So let's grab this one first. Note from the king. I regret the unforeseen difficulty of which you have informed me. If we do not put an end to it soon, the smooth running of our operations could be impeded. If, as you claim, the dancer has indeed left St. Cloud of Paris, if she is attacking our machines with the facility you describe, I demand that you discover as soon as possible the nature of the malfunction that allows her to ignore the orders she was given and learn why she has turned against us. Try not to lose my trust, says the king. So I think that's probably that's a recent note from the king, because the dancer leaving St. Cloud, that's Aegis leaving where the queen was at. So they know that Aegis is doing things.
Used to be very old. I should show it to Abbe Gugua.
Abbe Gugua. Gugua. A Latin manuscript that only somebody who knows Latin can decipher. So neat. Alright, what is this?
So that is the name that the Comte de Cagliostro uses to conduct his business discreetly.
Oh. Louis, King of France and Navarre? The grace of God. Permit Monsieur get a Balsamo, alias Joseph Balsamo, the year 1743, to use the name and title of Alexander Comte de Cagliostro with full rights and all the circumstances. Okay. So this Cagliostro is also Joseph Balsamo? Okay. Letter addressed to Lieutenant General de Police. Requested you contact the intendant of police of the city to have my daughter Louise taken to the convent on the thingamajig place, Duderbob thing. I shall entrust her to the care of sisters. Sure that she spends the rest of her life with them in prayer and contemplation. It is at this price that the poor woman shall be able, God willing, to wash away the blight on her soul. The inscription reads, intention, leather wallet. Okay, more things. Oh, it just keeps going. Letter from Dr. Mesmer? I am still unsure of your true intentions. You and I both know the dispute between us that led to my flight. Despite the distance that now separates us, what I witnessed you doing still haunts me. And now you seek my help to perfect my art of suggestion. You believe I will give you whom I know to be capable of the worst, the means to deprive an innocent person of all free will and make them a docile servant. This leads me to believe, monsieur, that you have lost all common sense. So, what are they trying to do? Like, what's that thing? It's like it's an old ancient thing where they used to like take the needle like right through the eye and like scramble your brain. Lobotomy or something? Are they trying to do that to people and make them docile servants? That's kind of what it sounds like in a way. Oh, here's another echo. Yeah, see, here's Aegis before she was with the Queen then. Interesting.
Rosette, you're so beautiful. You'll stay with me always, n'est-ce pas? Without you, mon ami, I'd be all alone.
This box is covered in astronomical symbols. It's no use. I can't get it open. I should show this to Monsieur Bay.
Okay. So, seeing a little bit more of that backstory, but I still need 3 different ones for her. So she must be locked in some place here too, somewhere. Stones found in the workshop. Okay. Oh, who's this poor soul? Alright, nothing else here for me, it doesn't appear. Alright. We got one last thing, and that's confront Maribou. And that is over yonder. So this is also... I'm thinking there was somebody in this coffin, or this, sarcophagus is what they've called them. But no, was it, like, this Cagliostro or whatever must be the one that was building these also. I'm assuming then, is what I'm getting out of that. Whack! Okay, where the hell am I at now? So I still gotta go over there. Addressed to Monsignor Balsamo. We ask you once again not to take part in your mysterious activities in the middle of the night. Whatever the source, the terrible noise you produce disturbs the peace in the neighborhood. If these actions continue, be forced to refer the matter to the authorities. Residents of the neighborhood. He's making too much noise there, Cagliostro. Why you gotta be a dick? Make a whole bunch of noise. Huh? Nope. Back up, Aegis. Back the hell up. Alright, so just gotta find our way over to this one last thing. Oh, hey, man, what's up? Alright. Merbo. Oh, Merbo. Well, I've been here before. Oh, yeah, that's where I found the one guy once before. Merbo. Yeah, you. Merbo.
I have just come from the Tuileries. The Armoire de Fer has been ransacked.
Diable. Someone beat us to it. This is very unfortunate. God only knows what we would have found there.
Whoever it was had to fight for it. I found a body there, killed by automats.
Mon Dieu.
Mon Dieu.
How dreadful.
Dreadful indeed. Especially since I discovered this in the victim's hand.
And what is that, pray tell?
A dueling pistol. With your name engraved on its plate.
Oh, May we? You're right. It is my pistol. It was stolen along with a number of other things. It happened just before the Estates General at my lodgings in Versailles. But how on earth did my weapon end up in the hands of this poor soul?
I am certain we will find an explanation. I'm going to have a look around. With your permission, of course.
Well, since I'm in no position to dissuade you...
Alright, yeah. Let's look for some things. Some other smoking guns, perhaps, like whatever this is. Fragments of burnt letters. Touched by flames. As it pleases your majesty, representative of the Third Estate, whose anger should be noted, your loyal and discreet... Okay. That's all that was there? Or is there something else, like, hidden around the vicinity of your place here, my dude? I can't imagine, like, all it is a couple little burnt, like, pieces of paper. But, maybe it is. Maybe I'm thinking too hard into it, as I typically do. Do that a lot. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else around here, so... What's this burnt paper, Monseigneur?
You appear to have burnt these papers in a hurry. I'm eager to hear your explanation.
It's nothing at all, I assure you. Frivolous letters that were cluttering my desk.
Oh, no. See, he was already thinking that he was going to get killed the first time we met him here. We going to threaten him.
You're lying. You will tell me the truth. Willingly or by force.
Just how do you intend to force me? Do you think I fear you? I, who had the courage to defy 8 centuries of monarchy at the Estates General? Do as you please, but you won't get anything more from me.
It's okay.
Whether willingly or by force, you will tell me the truth.
You're wasting your time. I repeat, your threats do not frighten me.
Well, can I kick his ass then or something? Well, which one was it that I was trying to do here? I guess nothing now. Nope, I can't even kick his ass. So, I can't even threaten him anyway.
Whether willingly or by force, You're
wasting your time.
Yeah, so coming here was basically pointless, so that's cool. Alright. So, I get nothing out of that guy. So we'll go here. We can finish off these 3 things. And that should be it for now with all of that. So, well, that's unfortunate because I feel like I just wasted my time with that guy, not being able to get anything out of him. Correspondence? Token from Ishia Bailey. Respond? Oh, you sent me. I have enough to destroy at least 1 lantern. Robitussin has, however, raised a crucial point. None of us mortals can approach these accursed vestals without perishing. Of course not. Leave it to me, because of course. Oh, an artillery captain with a military, and he's a military engineer who developed a revolutionary cannonball. The projectile is shot out of a cannon hole and only releases its contents when it hits its target. Find this engineer, convince him to share this. Okay. Sick of having this little blue icon here saying that there's new stuff. And I know I've been through here several times. There. Yeah, now we can upgrade the fire and ice. One more time. That'll be 80 compared to 88. However, this one's got flame and frost damage too. So we're going to go with that. Before I even think about upgrading any of these, I'm going to have to try this one that I got here now. And just kind of see how that goes. More power! So switch this with the fire and ice. Let's see. Improved explosives. There. Improved flame. There. I might as well just use all of these up. Just give me all the essence. All of it. Okay. Whole skill tree thing just looks not me right there, man. You know the sad part, really, though, about that is, like, you can only just upgrade these, like, 6 things, but they all do so much other stuff. And, like, half of this, I don't care. I don't care about. Like this. Like, special moves. Like, at this point, I'm level 31. It would take me 15,000 essence to upgrade this elemental alchemy. And it, like, raises my resistance to different, elemental things and raises them a little bit. But that's, like, that's it. Like, that's, for all of that, that's stupid. And, like, these, like, so many of these things, I just, like, I don't care about. Maybe I should. Maybe that would make it, like, a little bit easier for me to, like, I don't know, get through the game or something. But I just... happy about the rest of his skill tree. Yeah, it's just, like, there may be something more to it, like, certain weapons and upgrading certain things and, like, just playing a certain way, but I don't know. So it's like, feels like so much of that is pointless. So it's like, just, you know, like so many other games, you know, give me the most amount of power, the most amount of defense, the best weapons that deal the most damage, and let me just start hacking stuff. Like, it just seems like it should be that simple to me, you know? Okay. So let's travel here. Oh, and one of those things was just a correspondence letter. So one of those already got taken care of. So there's only 2 things that I need to come back here for and talk to these people. Lanterns of the Dead. Attain a hollow cannonball. Meet... Wait. Where am I supposed to get a hollow cannonball? Yeah, that whole family affair one, I still have no idea where I'm actually supposed to go for that. Alright. Alright, show the box to Monsieur Bailey.
Monsieur Bailly.
Bailey. The secret box!
I found this box with astronomical symbols on it. I believe it belongs to Vaucanson's daughter.
Athenais' secret box. I built it with my own hands. It was my gift to her on her 15th birthday.
Oh, how nice of you.
Open it.
Naturellement. Athenais and I are the only ones who know how. Allow me. You must arrange the planets the way they were aligned on the day of Athenais' birth. Voila, like
it's kind of a neat little box, though.
This locket.
Athenais is always wearing this. It contains a portrait of her late mother. She said it was her most cherished possession in all the world. To think, the poor child never knew her own mother.
But she gave it to Aegis in that last echo we saw.
Dieu. Lydia! You monster! What did you do to...
This guy's a real piece of work. So he has put her in one of these sarcophagus things. Oh, no way. Okay.
Good God. Lydia, what happened? You froze the moment you touched the locket. I thought I'd lost you.
I saw her. Athénaïs de Vaucanson. The Comte de Cagliostro has her.
Mon Dieu. It is just as I feared.
He bound her spirit to an automat.
Yeah,
Please,
you.
Say no more. Athénaïs. It is her spirit that animates you. Is it not?
That's what I'm guessing.
I believe so.
Seigneur, quelle abomination. It is vital that you go and find Athénaïs as soon as possible.
She is right in front of you. I am Athénaïs.
Alas, I fear that is not entirely accurate. You know nothing of Athénaïs, Lydia. Nothing of her past, her joys, her suffering. Nothing of her love for her father. You are but the vessel that harbors the poor child's soul.
Interesting. So, just like these other guys were basically powering the Titans, it's Athénaïs, if I'm pronouncing that right, that's actually powering Aegis, or Lydia? Is that what they just called her too? Again, all these different names and everything.
Where can I find Athénaïs' body?
Athénaïs.
God only knows. Although I assume that the Comte de Cagliostro is taking pains to keep her alive. This is certainly the only way to keep her spirit alive in you. The only way to free her is to find her body.
It's interesting.
Why was Eugène de Vaucanson imprisoned in the Bastille?
Once he discovered the king's true intentions, he refused to continue cooperating with him. He refused to use his talents to create this abominable army. But the king didn't take kindly to his resignation. Eugène did manage to get a letter to me just before he was arrested. Here, take it.
Oh, my dear Bailey, I am writing to you in secret in great haste. May God protect the mechanical messenger I am sending to you with this letter. They've taken me prisoner, have made no secret of my fate that is in store for me. I am to be sent to the Bastille, where they intend to force me to reveal my final secrets. Luckily, and I know they just said her name several times, Athénaïs was able to escape, but they will certainly try to hunt her down. Go to her rescue if you can. If she falls into their hands, they will use her as an instrument of blackmail, but rest assured they will not get anything more out of me, even if it means giving up my life. Adieu. So that's interesting. So, yep, that's the origins of Aegis, basically. So, alright, this guy.
Can I help you, Aegis?
The echoes.
What is the significance of these objects steeped in memories?
Nemes. I have reread every work that I have on them. Pages that have remained unintelligible to this day. These echoes go back to the beginning of time, to that fateful day in ancient Greece when some dark magician took it into his head to bind a soul to an inanimate object. You see, Aegis, there is nothing more diabolical, nothing more unnatural than this sorcery. The soul is the very essence of the divine. It refuses to submit to such an abomination and resists, eventually breaking. The earliest necromancers whose works have survived through the centuries all describe the same phenomenon. When a soul is fragmented, 3 shards of memory are torn from its consciousness and take shelter in 3 objects that the victim held dear. It's as if these memories wish to remain bound to the mortal who had held them until then.
Okay, a notebook written in
I
Latin.
found this notebook written in Latin.
Indeed. Medieval Latin, to be precise. Oh, hold on. Bon sang. Aegis, what a find. This handwriting. I would recognize it anywhere. It's in Nicholas Flamel's own hand. Give me some time to study this, and I'll tell you what I'm able to glean from it.
Have you finished reading the notebook, mon père?
Yes, Aegis. And what I learned
Oh, that was
from it
quick.
puzzles me. In this diary, Flamel tells of 3 journeys. 3 journeys into what he calls the in-between. A strange world filled with wandering souls. Tormented spirits that are unable to ascend to heaven.
This world. It's where Cagliostro's victims were trapped until I freed them.
En effet, I believe you're right. But that's not all. Flamel planned to return there a 4th time. He wrote this in the final paragraph, in his handwriting, dated 21st of March 1418. That was the day before he died, Aegis. What if his body died while his soul was traveling through limbo? What if he were trapped, a prisoner in this purgatory? Aegis, because of your unique nature, we have an incredible opportunity.
What do you mean, mon père?
If the soul that animates you has been bound to the automaton that serves as its vessel, then it can be separated from it too. And if this were the case, the soul would travel to purgatory, where Cagliostro entraps the souls of his victims.
Hold on. Are you trying to convince me to go and find Nicholas Flamel?
I'm offering you a chance to speak to the man who discovered the Philosopher's Stone. Surely you won't pass it up.
Assuming I agree to venture into purgatory, do I even have a chance of finding him there?
Certainly. According to this journal, the soul flies to the zenith of the place where it left the body of the deceased. Or that of the pilgrim, in this case. If Flamel's soul is trapped in purgatory, as we've guessed, you'll need to go to the house where he drew his dying breath.
Is it still standing?
Of course. It's on Rue de Montmorency, in the quartier de l'Hôtel de Ville. You can get there via the cemetery of the Église Saint-Jacques.
And how do you plan to free my spirit from this automat?
We would simply need to break the bond between them. To do this, we would need to stop your machinery. For a short time, of course. We don't want to lose you, ma chère. As for the rest, it will be a question of mechanics, chemistry, or electric currents, or something or other. Therein lies the problem. This is far beyond my comprehension. But it is fascinating, isn't it? Perhaps
that's
Monsieur
interesting.
Bailly and Monsieur Lavoisier could shed some light on the matter.
Okay, so that's interesting. So, all right, so it's Croissant's daughter that is powering Aegis, and this whole thing between the souls or the essence of the souls controlling the automats. Therefore, they can be separated, can then go to purgatory. This is kind of going in several different directions here at this point that I did not see happening. I heard that name before. He was also referenced in Harry Potter. Yeah, yes, he was. So I see Unity, but that game was so forgettable. Yes, I do remember hearing that name, Nicholas Flamel and Potter. Now that you mention it, so I thought I'd heard that name before too. It sounded. It's like that sounded familiar. All right, now talk to these guys again. Bailey.
Monsieur Bailly.
Separating spirit from the automat.
Do you think there is any way to interrupt my internal clockwork?
A most unusual thought. What do you have in mind, Aegis?
I would like to briefly sever the bond between my spirit and this automat.
It is a very strange request, madame. For what purpose do you seek to free your soul from its shell?
According to the abbot, my spirit would then be able to visit purgatory.
Oh, that dreadful place. Why on earth would you want to go there?
I hope to find answers to some very important questions.
You must understand, madame, that your very nature is a mystery to us. We are ignorant as to the principle that imbues you with life, nor do we know how your machinery works. That is why it is impossible for us to make even the slightest alteration. It would mean taking an unacceptable risk. Of course, if we had documents that could shed light on the matter.
Antoine, the blueprints.
What blueprints, mon ami?
Ludia's. Eugène gave them to me when he was working on the modifications ordered by the king. He wanted my opinion on the potential for reducing the size of certain key parts. The documents are obsolete now, but they could tell us quite a bit about the mechanical principles that are shared by Ludia and Aegis.
Bon sang, you're right. Where are the blueprints now?
Alas, the situation is not in our favor. I kept them in the safe at the observatory, but earlier, when I went there to collect my most important documents, before setting off for the convent, I found looters making off with its contents.
Blasted scavengers. Their kind are always quick to make the most of chaos.
I chased them to the keys, but was unable to apprehend them. When they disappeared into an underground passageway under the Louvre, I decided it was best not to follow them.
You acted wisely, mon ami. The automats are everywhere, and the marauders don't stand much of a chance.
I'll try to track them down.
Great. Alright, nothing else with these guys right now. 14th century French alchemist. He gained the rep of an alchemist like 300 years later, but he was actually just a draftsman for documents, according to Wikipedia. For whatever, Wikipedia, any of that actually... Yeah, you take the Wikipedia with a grain of salt, But yeah, it's all very interesting. See this cannonball thing, the blueprints from the Louvre sewers. Now, this is one of the first times it's taken me 6 parts to get this now. And once again, I said, oh yeah, and then we'll get into this thing. But I finally have found a story arc in here that I'm actually starting to find interesting. The fact that this guy that we were looking for is basically her father in a roundabout sense. And now that we can separate from Aegis into purgatory, and it makes me wonder, is that just going to be a cutscene and we see them talking? Or is it I actually go to purgatory and get to control a character there? I'm very curious now. So now I really want to do that. So the main story, I think, is going to have to wait. I think we're going to have to go here and try to find these blueprints. I think that's what's going to have to happen now. Is there anything else for these people, though? Oh, it's Mirabeau.
Have you found my mother?
No, not yet.
Remember, rumor has it she lives in the slums of the Marais, in the shadow of the Bastille.
Okay, now we can ask this guy about...
I found a broken cane. It says Franciscus Antonius on it. Do you know who it belongs to?
Well, I never. Yes, I know
the
owner. And I'm willing to bet you're looking for a certain Francois Antoine.
That's right.
Well, you'd need to look a little further east, mademoiselle. Across the Rhine, for a start. Because this cane belongs, or belonged, to a certain Franz Anton Mesmer.
Mesmer, the prince of charlatans.
Good heavens, it's been a long time since I've heard his name.
5 years, to be exact, since your learned commission denounced his theories.
It wasn't long after that when he disappeared.
Can you tell me more about Mesmer?
He was a mystical healer who was once popular with the upper class.
Mystical healer.
I myself attended several of his sessions.
Okay, what's Mariello? Let's see, the disappearance?
When and how did Monsieur Mesmer disappear?
The denunciation of his techniques was the start of a long descent into hell for Monsieur Mesmer. He was abandoned by his clients and resumed his research in virtual secrecy. I think he was hoping to perfect his so-called science and restore his reputation with the Academy.
A hope that led him to associate himself with that dastardly Cagliostro.
That damn Cagliostro.
They may have carried out. In any case, their collaboration did not last long. Monsieur Mesmer left the kingdom overnight to return to his mother country.
Why did he leave so quickly?
That is a mystery. but those who saw him that morning say it was as if he had the devil at his heels.
This is true. He left in such a hurry that he abandoned everything he owned. Furniture, belongings, and scientific equipment. And it seems that Cagliostro has inherited this treasure.
Really?
Is that so? Well, if what you say is true, that broken cane must have passed into the Count's hands.
Yes, it's likely.
This adventurer from who knows where is quite the mysterious character. And he has been very busy recently. I've been able to observe him from my apartments, making frequent visits to Rue Saint-Honoré, on the Tuileries side. I wonder what he was doing there.
Okay, the Learned Commission?
You mentioned a commission.
The king did not look kindly on the healer's popularity within the court. This led him to appoint a commission from the Royal Academy of Sciences.
An institution to which Monsieur Bailly and I have the honor to belong. We were asked to investigate his alleged powers.
The experiments that we performed allowed us to determine that Monsieur Mesmer's activities were pure charlatanism. A conclusion that destroyed his successful career the moment it was published.
But there was something, Sylvain. A tiny flow of energy that my devices were able to measure.
My dear colleague, must I remind you again that we were never able to reproduce your observations? It was obviously a momentary failure of your equipment.
Perhaps. I'd like to be sure of it.
Okay. His theories?
What were Monsieur Mesmer's theories?
He is a proponent of a theory called animal magnetism. He claimed to be able to channel a purported universal healing fluid by passing his hands over patients and using magnets.
He also cobbled together a whole array of mad devices, each stranger than the last. Unfortunately, despite all his attempts, I don't know that he ever cured anyone.
Doubt it. The sessions.
What happened during Monsieur Mesmer's treatment sessions?
Oh, they were quite a spectacle to behold. Imagine well-born ladies afflicted with perfectly imaginary illnesses. A dimly lit room where incense has been burned to intoxicate the soul and cloud your vision. Amiable servants, half-dressed, gliding from countess to duchess to the sound of a sensual melody. And the great Mesmer, a doctor with wandering hands, presiding over the wonderful scene. Oh, you should have seen them. Those grand ladies moaning, crying, and falling into a swoon, clinging to that strange tub. Du théâtre, ma chère.
What?
Pure theater.
What? Hell does any of that have to do with anything? Okay. So let's see here. Okay. So I think everything else is basically, with the exception of this one right here, which we got to find the blueprints and then maybe go to Purgatory. I think everything else might have to be in here because nothing else is really showing up. So I would really like to investigate this whole go to Purgatory thing. That's actually got me kind of curious. I'm getting a little late in the stream here now, though. I don't know if I'll have time to do all of that, but that would be kind of neat. Whoops, not there yet. Not there yet. I'm gonna see if we can find these blueprints. Yeah, it's finally taken this long for there to be something in the story to make me go, oh, so that's connected this way. That's connected that way. So these are like, so it's finally, and it's about damn time that it's giving me something to kind of, latch onto, Ow. Oh. Well, damn. Wait, and is this down where I broke into this? Okay. Ow. Okay. I was not expecting to have to take you both on like that, so that kind of messed me up a little bit. Yeah, right into this where I just was a few minutes ago! Wow. Okay, fine. See, this is why I shouldn't explore. I'd end up going down here anyway. Yeah, and now even this weapon, even though it's like another little sword and dagger, kind of like the other ones that I've already upgraded, she swings these ones even differently than the last set that I had upgraded. So now her attacks feel different, like she swings them differently. So, like, I feel like I kind of got to get used to that all over again. It's just...
Observatory. Poor souls. They didn't stand it.
Woo! Ow! Gotta remember that this one also has a counterattack, just like the last ones did. So that's a thing. And I thought I've been in here before, and apparently there was a gate that I couldn't open or that was closed, and because this... Yeah. I probably should have already been in here, but...
Ludius blueprints. Fortunately, they are in perfect condition. Monsieur Bailly will be delighted.
Alright, bring back the blueprints. So now... carriage token. Oh, correspondence. From Bailey. The blueprints you asked for, your thieves are not able to profit much from their theft. Unfortunate end. An unfortunate fate, you say. Those poor devils probably did not deserve such a definitive end. What would they have done with these documents? By the grace of God, and I've been able to learn valuable information from them. A timer system that Volcanson used to set the duration of Ludia's dances. We are certain that this device is still in place. If we reverse it, we set an active time during which your spirit would be able to separate from the mechanical body. However, for you to be able to do this without our help, we must make one modification to your design. Must install a pin that you can remove at the appropriate time. Please return to the continent as soon as possible. Heading there now. And we'll see if we can do this. Monsieur Bailey.
Monsieur Bailly.
Blueprints.
Here are the blueprints you asked for.
Good heavens. You found them.
Your thieves were not able to profit much from their theft. They met with an unfortunate end.
Oh, the poor souls. Their crimes did not deserve such a permanent ending.
Certainly, certainly. Let us look at these documents now, if you will.
No, Antoine, the F-wheel is not part of the cog that transfers the driving force to the escapement.
Diable, you're right. It's driven by the B-wheel, and its axis is on the shaft that's visible at this point.
Precisely.
Okay.
In fact, the shaft sits between the conical bearing and the small groove here. See?
True.
Huh?
It's decided then. All we would have to do is separate these two plates to disable the entire thing.
And to put them back in place at the agreed time to start the machine again.
You will not be able to assist me. I have to do it alone. Half a league away.
You must be joking.
By no means. You'll have to find another solution.
Unfortunately, madame, you're asking us to do the impossible.
Oh, ça, par exemple.
Once your spirit is untethered from this automat, it will be impossible for you to start the machine up again.
Hold on, my dear Antoine. Is this device in Figure 4? Is it still in place?
Yes, it is. What of it?
Bon sang. It's a timer. It's primitive, true, but fully functional.
The dial has marks from 1 to 15. Probably minutes.
It was to allow Eugène to plan the duration of Ludia's dances in advance.
Oh, I see. And by reversing the position of this peg in the center, we could instead turn it into a period of inactivity.
Nous y sommes, mon ami. Fantastic.
Will Aegis be able to operate this device herself?
We'll make it easier for her. All you have to do is put a bolt there that she can remove when the time is right. Yes, a small iron rod will suffice. We won't have any trouble finding something that will do. When the timer dial reaches 0, the automat will come back to life. However, given the dial's fragility, we will probably get only one chance to try this.
Are you sure that the bond between my soul and this machine will be re-established?
Ma foi, I admit that we can't be sure of this. What do you say, mon père?
Don't be afraid, Aegis. Unless I've been wrong from the beginning, your soul will seek refuge in the only body it has available to it in this world.
Well then, shall we start the preparations?
Let's begin. My fate is in your hands, monsieur.
Voila. Everything is in place. When it's time, just pull on this metal loop to start the timer.
Remember, you will have 15 minutes and no more before your spirit returns to your body. We wish you good luck, madame.
Remember, to get to Rue de Montmorency, you're best going through the cemetery behind the Église Saint-Jacques in the quartier de l'Hôtel de Ville. Here is the key to the gate. Our prayers are with you, my child.
Okay, so now we've got that. We've had modifications made, and is it in my QuickTime belt? Is that something that I can access here? No. Thank you. Appreciate you. So, all right. I'm going to try to go through this, and even though I didn't get not one main quest done tonight, I finally got a storyline going here that I'm actually somewhat interested in. So, kind of just wanted to continue to see some of that through. So, if we can, like, talk to this guy, if that's possible, that might be kind of neat. Might be kind of interesting. And we've got to go a long ways that ways. Oh, all right. Ooh, kicked your ass in convincing fashion. Ow. Ow! Now, how do I get... Oh, maybe through here. Aha! Yeah. Maybe this way? No, I don't... Actually, I don't think this is right. Huh. Well, that's kind of interesting. At one point, kind of felt like she just wanted to do a special attack on her own. I don't know. That was kind of weird. All right, now this is back over to that gate that I couldn't open earlier. This gate right here. Okay. Come on, why is that counterattack not working? Oh, there we go. That actually works out quite nicely when it slows the time down when they block, and I can actually use that to then get the counterattack in. That works actually quite nicely, matter of fact. Another butcher. Ow. Take that. Take that too. I'll check you out. Almost passed right by you. Carriage token. Yep, so I'm getting to the end of whatever this is. Or else it wouldn't give me that. Activate you. Oh, what we got here? Addressed to Monsieur Landrin. Please come and fill the hole next to my establishment as agreed. should know that looters have used this passage once again to plunder the reserves stored in the cellar of my establishment. This distressing situation requires your immediate attention. So use the hole. That's what you're saying. Yeah, that's exactly what you're saying. Cellar. Enter the in-between. Oh?
Monsieur.
Zounds! Praise be to the Holy Mother of our Lord, at last thou speakest! Gentle dame, you have erred here for so long, not a word uttered. In singular contemplation of such terrible slaughter.
A long time, you say? That's not possible, sir. I've just now appeared to you.
Nay, thou must trust me. And thou wast hardly alone in this limbo. There were many travelers, stiff and silent, all in agony, all bound to the Anchor Stone.
The Anchor Stone.
The Anchor Stone, monsieur?
Lapis Philosophorum.
The Philosopher's Stone.
Aye! Vile knave who took it for his own lately. No count is he but that of trespass and perfidy.
Cagliostro.
Well met. The rope for this varlet and I shall be avenged. The Anchor Stone keeps the travelers in this limbo and makes them masters of the Iron Titans. From the defunct springs the fire that burns inside these demons. Lanterns of the dead. Witchcraft of the blackest sort.
Okay, the travelers?
What travelers do you speak of?
The first to arrive was a sobbing child searching for his mother. After him, many a damned soul carrying their own heads in hand. Then, those whose thoughts passed through me. A minister of God tormented by doubt.
Hold on. A minister of God? Monseigneur de la Fare?
A scholar with soul star-filled, and a learned master of alchemy.
Monsieur Bailly and Monsieur Lavoisier.
A usurer who shed so many tears for his lady.
Monsieur Necker, mourning his wife.
All bound to the Anchor Stone. Wretched souls, their ascension to the heavens repelled.
Okay, the killing.
The terrible slaughter. You say I was just observing the massacres?
Aye. Vile, innumerable crimes. The devil's own accursed titans and their restless horde. They drinketh from the lake where the souls of the dead sleep. Men and women offered in sacrifice to feed the pyre. Then the terrible maw was opened, and in flowed legion of the dead. Ne'er hast I seen such and so many here during all my stay. Oh! The stone is verily mine dark confine. Lonely, so lonely, that mine vessel is no more, and my soul still cloistered in this place. Alack, I do despair of ever ascending to heaven. Gentle dame, I prithee do shatter mine stone.
You want me to break the stone that contains your soul? Is that what you're asking me to do?
Aye, my God. I beg thee.
Do you know where this stone is? You've been buried for more than 3 centuries, monsieur.
The precious jewel, sublime treasure, was inscribed in my legacy, my testament. On my tomb engraved, gentle dame, on the tomb!
Okay. I don't know if it's just because of how the dialogue was written and delivered there, but I don't know. There seems like there was a lot of that I didn't really seem to get much of that.
Strange encounter. I must tell Abbe Grégoire about it immediately.
Alright. There's a thing up here. The souls of the liberated body suffers no earthly want. That fulfills his least desire. The happy pilgrim of limbo covets not the gold. Death no longer dreads nor mourns. This supernatural anchor stone is the greatest treasure. Okay. I'm going to try to grab these last few things that are here, and then I'll be finishing this stream up here tonight. So, again, apologies for having to run off there a couple times tonight, but stomach's been kind of acting up tonight. An ancient parchment. Should ever misfortune befall me, I prithee Ambriace and Roland, my brave disciples, to seal shut mine office forever. This definitely sounds like a straight out of the Book of the Divine Warrior. Take not a thing, nor move the slightest effect. Nay, construct a wall, so that none shall ever again set foot here. Silence our learned knowledge, ever so perilous in the hands of the ignorant. Pray to God that in his grace we will forgive the poor sinner who has gone to his eternal rest. Your master, Monsieur Nicholas Flamel. Okay. And lastly, I think, a grimoire. Through the perfect, the imperfect will be purified. From the sun, father of all metals, and from the moon, their mother, comes magistrium? Only that which has been brought back to its first matter may be... Okay. Moving on from that. Alright. Now. How the hell do I get back out? I guess right back through here, I suppose. So... Tell him what she discovered. I thought I was supposed to destroy some stone or something. Or maybe that's after I go back here, tell them what's going on, then maybe? Maybe at that point, they'll send me on some journey to destroy the stone or something? But, because I'm not seeing anything else here. Like, there's nothing else left for me to do. So, carriage token. Get me out of here. And we'll finish this up, and then we're going to end up calling it. So, this guy.
Can I help you, Aegis?
Yeah. Flamel?
The plan worked as we had hoped. My spirit left my body
that was,
and I traveled to the in-between.
This is extraordinary.
It wasn't as cool as I thought it would be.
You were right about the rest, too. Nicholas Flamel's soul had never left the in-between.
Mon Dieu, 4 centuries. What a fearsome fate. Were you able to speak with this unfortunate soul?
Yes, mon père. He claimed that I had been in purgatory for a long time, but had never spoken until then.
Please, go on.
He said he had met other visitors. Based on his descriptions, he was speaking of Monseigneur de la Fare, Minister Necker, Monsieur Bailly and Monsieur Lavoisier. They all seemed unaware of his presence. All bound to the Anchor Stone. Those were his words.
All those whom Cagliostro turned into his homicidal playthings. Yes, it is just as I thought. The subject has the impression of being the automat it is bound to, but his soul remains in the in-between world.
Mon père, Monsieur Flamel begged me to free him from purgatory. He has suffered for too long.
How can we help him?
If he is to be believed, we would simply have to break his stone.
Of course, the Philosopher's Stone. The Anchor Stone that keeps him in the in-between. But where could it be after all this time?
Look at this, mon père. These are Philosopher's Stones made by Cagliostro's hand. Do they look familiar?
Heavens, they do. Aegis. The ancient chalice of Saint-Jacques is adorned with a similar stone. It was entrusted to me by the parish priests, along with some other relics. I stored it in a reliquary chest in this very room. Here's the key. Go. Let us not waste a second more.
Well, if it's right here in this room, then okay, let's just do that quick. It's right here.
Here it is.
4 centuries, Aegis. 4 centuries. No mind can begin to comprehend what this poor man has suffered.
Is this the fate that awaits us? An eternity of silence and solitude?
Purgatory is just a stop on the journey, Monseigneur.
Oh, I would give anything to believe it again.
Monsieur Flamel, the time has come to set you free.
Seigneur, Dieu nous garde.
Oh, blessed maid who has broken my chains! Heavenly light! Oh, heavenly light! I shall become one with it!
See ya.
Et cum haec dixis et videntibus iis elevatus est.
And when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up.
Hallelujah! Purgatory is not the end. Do you know what that means, Abbot?
Before I say anything, I would like to take the time to consider the phenomenon we have just witnessed with a clear head.
You are mistaken. What we have just seen and heard makes us new apostles. From this day on, I will live only to share the good news of this divine manifestation.
Oh boy.
That is all well and good, Monseigneur. Alas, I will not be able to join your apostolate, for there is no mission more vital than the one we are undertaking. At a moment when the tyrant aims to annihilate his subjects, I have a duty.
We have
of
other
good
things to
deeds
do
before
right now.
prayer.
Okay. Flamel's final journey, all that stuff's done. Yeah, and then all these things, I believe, I can't do until I go, yeah, here, now. So, that's where we're at. That probably saved, I would think. Trying to get it to, do an autosave there for me again. Go back down here to the carriage, and it should anyway. And then just there's the autosave. Okay, so some interesting things happening in this part. All nothing but side story. Didn't even get to any of the main story stuff at all. But some interesting pieces of information about what Aegis' backstory was, how these people and the Titans are all kind of fitting together. The whole essence thing, the spirits, all that stuff. There's a lot of information there in these side stories. So all really good stuff. I'm going to have to get out of here. I got to go again. But appreciate you guys stopping by. Suave, thanks for hanging out with me all night. And Suave will be back for another stream this coming up Sunday for some more Horizon Zero Dawn. I will be gone for the next 2 weeks, so I will update the... starting to get interesting. Yeah, it's finally little hints of it, right? But I will be back in about 2 weeks. I will update the Discord and my Facebook page when I'm coming back. I hate to just cut this off this quickly, but I got to run again. But thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. I'll be back in a couple weeks. I will see you then. I'm D. I'm the Grim Gamer. We'll see you next time.